Hi, beautiful souls. This is Ashoo Modgil here, and welcome to my channel. And I am really delighted to do this video for you as I'm guided to talk about this topic of how dimensional shift is taking place during Kundalini awakening, or how the reality shifts with that, dimensional shifts that are happening. And so we're going to talk about what exactly Kundalini energy is trying to direct us towards through these dimensional shifts, and what is the basic purpose of these dimensional shifts, and why are we kind of feeling uncomfortable because of these dimensional shifts. So stay tuned as we're going to talk about dimensional shifts and what can we do to sail through these dimensional shifts with less discomfort and more ease. So when Kundalini energy is rising through our energy channels, we experience the surges, sensations, overwhelm, also the bliss, and all these energetic shifts are also shifting the way our attention and awareness is projected in the outer world. So you begin to experience that the outer reality is not as solid as you were feeling earlier on, situated in that. So I really find difficult to express this expression because this is more happening in the energetic way. You're experiencing that the reality that you were experiencing that seemed so real that you can pinch, and it feels so real. It feels so integrated in your nervous system, is no longer feeling the same. And many people are feeling that what they are witnessing or what they are sailing through in their day-to-day life doesn't feel that real as it used to feel earlier on before their Kundalini awakening experience started. So basically, when we are sailing through this kind of energetic shifting and experiencing that is happening at the level of our consciousness, and it's the kind of we are rocking here and there, here and there. Sometimes we are back into our older senses and we can sense them. And sometimes we are taking a shift into a newer dimension that we were not familiar with. And it is here in this newer dimension that our nervous system is going into shutdown, into panic, into anxiety, into fear. And it is here that we are becoming more aware in this space of discomfort. Because remember, no healing, no growth happens, no authentic healing or growth can happen in the space of comfort, because in the space of comfort, we are a little lazy and we are going from the old habitual flow. So one thing that is happening definitely in this shift of dimensions is you are being raised into a field of discomfort. And it is here in this field of discomfort that our evolutionary energy is being activated. And any kind of evolutionary energy that needs to shift requires effort on our part. So basically now Kundalini energy is wanting us to put an effort of awareness, an effort of expanding our awareness, an effort of becoming more conscious of our vulnerable parts and befriend those parts and be more mindful of those parts and really help those parts to grow into more emotional maturity, to grow into more spiritual maturity, because you cannot grow spiritually mature unless you have worked on the layer of your emotions, which were lying numb and which were not experienced for so long, or which were lying in a suppressed a zone in your uh, energetic field. So everything is kind of now trying to rise to the surface. As Kundalini is rising, she's also making all the hidden, all the suppressed data rise to the surface in your energetic field. So when these two things are happening in parallel, the system will be experiencing sometimes a lot of discomfort and overwhelm when the older reality is not accessible. So first, once you integrate that phase where you're able to accept the fact that this new reality is a way of life and this new reality needs to be integrated through trust, faith, surrender, patience, and working, doing the inner work, a lot of inner work, then you are moving to the next phase where you are able to integrate this new energy field, which sometimes gives you those experiences of the day passes like this. You're in a state of flow and everything feels so good. So there will be intermittent experiences when the energy needs to bring you to upheaval, something that's lying suppressed needs to come out for clearance and for transmutation and to be healed. And then there are moments when when you heal something through your mindful awareness, through your inner work, or through your practices, through surrender, through trusting the process, and through acknowledging the flow of this divine energy within you, through acknowledging the feminine aspects of this energy. This is a mother energy. And a lot of times, the feminine aspects in us are lying in the suppressed form. And when I say feminine, an important part of that is your emotional aspect. Whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter, because everybody has the male and female aspects that we need to balance. And the main purpose of this energy is to bring us into balance. And to bring us into balance, it wants us to get in touch with our emotions and get in touch with those emotions which are also blocking our masculine side, and for also which are blocking the different types of emotions which have both the masculine and feminine texture to them. So it is all about bringing balance into our belief patterns, into our emotional sense of self. So our reality is shifting, first of all, because energy wants us to bring this balance. So doing a lot of work that could help us to understand what are the different aspects of masculine and feminine in one human being, whether you're a male or female, is helpful to work through this process when you're doing the work on yourself at the same time. And now the other aspect, the energetic aspect of the dimensional shift, that is you're literally sensing it in your consciousness that the outer reality seems like a movie. Outer reality is not real, as if you are in a movie and this seems so unreal. So you are in a different dimensional space in those moments when you're experiencing it. So fret not, because these are the symptoms of the physical ascension. You are ascending from that 3D reality, and now your consciousness is getting to experience those moments. So take delight on these moments. When you change your relationship with those moments, they will not pose a threat to you, and you will find that you can sail through those experiences with more sense of grounding. And it will happen organically, because as you go through these repetitive cycles, Your nervous system is getting conditioned to a new way of being, a new way of living with this energy. So these dimensional shifts have a purpose. And the purpose is first and foremost to give you a visceral experience of you as the energy field, that you are not your limited ego, but you are the vast, expansive energy field, and also how interconnected our energy fields are at the universal level. As you come across so many people who are having the similar experiences with the similar symptoms, it is bringing you more into your interconnectedness, how we are so connected. It is bringing you more in touch with your vulnerable parts. It is bringing you more in touch with the universal energy force field, that you are not separate from others. We all share some common core energetic relationship, and our 3D physical forms, under the illusion of them, we feel that we are separate. And this is such a blissful experience because it is bringing you in your center, in the center where you can connect with the universal force field, and how this force field that arises from your center and connects you around the whole earth with everybody else around you, because we share the similar energies and the similar nuances, the similar textures. So it is kind of bringing you into the more deeper understanding of this relationship that you share with others, and kind of toning down your unhealthy, narrow, and limited ego self. So, and this is happening at a very subconscious level. So that means now, as your reality is shifting, your decision making, your choices, your actions, your behaviors are emerging from this new visceral reality that you're co-creating with the help of this divine energy, where you are much bigger than your narrow, limited self, where your decisions, thoughts, actions, they are shifting into a different reality. So you want to maybe you want to do different things during this process that you were not doing earlier. Your values are shifting at the same time to make you aware of your core self, is to make you aware of your higher purpose, is to make you aware from where you want to make choices, what kind of choices you want to make in your daily life, whether it is in your food, in your lifestyle, in your relationships, how you choose to interact, how you choose to react, and how you choose to respond. It's shifting everything, and it is shifting everything in a positive way, in a way that can help to create a health for you and better life for you. So all the sickness, all the fear, all the anxiety, all the panic, all the downside symptoms of Kundalini awakening has a purpose. And the purpose is cleansing of your energetic field and wringing you out of that shutdown and fearful belief patterns and emotions that are stopping you from meeting your higher sense of self, and from where you can connect with your high purpose, and where you can connect with gratitude, from where you can connect with playfulness, where you can connect with laughter, where you can connect with unconditional love for the self, and then from there for others, bringing you there where you can pinpoint the parts of you which are feeling a sense of shame, pinpoint the parts of you which are feeling vulnerable, without identifying with them. That's beautiful. She's bringing you into a state of a witness, into a state of aligning your energies by staying in the state of witness. So all these energetic shifts are bringing you more into an expanded sense of awareness of who you truly are, and that how you are much more bigger than your uh, unhealthy ego parts that have a tendency to get angry or fearful or panicky. So when we're feeling all this panic, you're feeling fear, we are feeling anger, we're feeling frustration. These are there for a purpose, and the purpose is of our evolution to befriend these parts, and so that we can transmute these parts into more beautiful energies of self-love. And then from there, we can explore the unconditional circumference that radiates from us towards others. So that is a possibility only when we are working on ourselves, on anything that triggers us, anything that is creating a pain or suffering in your system needs to be acknowledged, and needs to be acknowledged in a more mindful way, because unless we begin to acknowledge each pain, there is no gain during the Kundalini awakening process. And the more we keep on acknowledging, the more expanded our sense of self will emerge, and the more safe and joyful uh, channels will begin to emerge, from where you can do more of your spiritual practices of gratitude, forgiveness, surrender, compassion, with more passion, I would say. So I hope that something came out from this video for you that could help you to heal in your process. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Till then, lots of love, laughter, and stay blessed wherever you are. And subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and press the notification bell. See you. Bye-bye.